What the heck? The Miz, new Money in the Bank briefcase holder. Sasha Banks, new women's champion. And fucking Roman Reigns destroys Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. And on top of that, Randy Orton, new WWE champion. Let's talk about this show, guys. Let's talk about this show. What's up, guys? BD Skeleton in the house. This is your Hell in a Cell review. Probably the best pay-per-view in a long time, right? Like, I think this show was good. But there is some things in this show that was fucking dumb. This is your Hell in a Cell review for 2020, reviewing results. Make sure to subscribe and like this video. Go to my Twitter, subscribe, push this video out to the whole universe, and yeah. So, listen. With this show, it turns out that Roman Reigns is gay. No, I'm just kidding. That didn't happen. So, we start off with the show, and by the way, the kickoff show was R-Truth and that's bad. I've totally forgot the guy's name. But anyway, besides that match, I will remember at the very end of the video. Roman Reigns defends his title against Jey Uso in a I Quit match in the Hell in the Cell match. If Jey Uso loses, he has to be a servant to Roman Reigns. So this match, I think we can all agree, did not need a Hell in a Cell stipulation. It would have been fine with a I Quit. I think you still would have the same story. Basically, this whole match was Roman Reigns fucking up Jey Uso the whole match until he can't say nothing. Then his brother Jimmy Uso had to come out and save him, basically, and Roman Reigns is crying, and Jimmy Uso is like, "Oh my God, you don't have to be like this. We're brothers. We're like brothers." Roman Reigns is fake crying. Then, out of nowhere, this is where it gets even more crazy, puts a submission on him, and Jey Uso says, "I quit," just so Jimmy Uso doesn't get any more injured or doesn't get hurt. So, I thought that was kind of weird. I don't like the idea that you put a Hell in a Cell match in it. I think that's a little bit ridiculous, but I'm able to forgive you because, I'm able to forgive you, WWE. Able to forgive you. But, once again, 3 Hell in a Cell matches is not necessary. 2 is okay, and technically we shouldn't even be talking about Hell in a Cell. But a whole pay-per-view about Hell in a Cell, that's kind of ridiculous. But hey, what can we do? I don't know. The match was basically the same. They just extended it and they improved on it. But they didn't really use the cell. The cell wasn't really used. It was more of the I Quit stipulation. I don't... Okay. But whatever. Okay, so Elias, so that's the match. Roman Reigns is still your champion. So, we get Elias versus versus Jeff Hardy. This is in a DQ because Jeff Hardy hits Elias with the controller on the back. This match wasn't nothing special. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about this match. This match can go fuck off. Okay? Shoo match, bad match, terrible match. What is Jeff Hardy doing? We need to figure out something for Jeff Hardy instead of this. This is fucking dumb. This is dumb. Very dumb. So, turns out that we get another match. We get Otis defends his Money in the Bank briefcase against The Miz. Miz is now the new Money in the Bank briefcase holder. I don't know what this means, but what it does mean is that Otis does not have the Money in the Bank anymore, and Tucker betrayed him. So, I don't know where they go. I think Miz is a way better option than Otis. What can you do with Otis? You can't really do nothing. But with With The Miz, you have more options, and he's on Monday Night Raw, so I don't know what you do. I don't know how you expand. I don't know. But how cool, and I know what you're thinking, but a heel and a heel can't face each other. Why? It's an opportunity. Why couldn't The Miz cash in at the very end of the show? What would have been so bad about that? Explain. Would that really been that bad? Would you really be sitting there saying that's a piece of shit show? I know I wouldn't. And then you can have a triple threat match. Okay. Maybe that isn't okay. Whatever. Okay. Well, let's just scrap that idea. It would have been awesome in the moment, but then you see, I've been watching so much WWE that I am thinking like WWE now. Very bad, very shitty. Please excuse that shitty idea. I don't think it's a good idea. Otis versus The Miz was okay. I just don't care. Okay, so besides that, we get Sasha Banks versus Bayley. This match was okay. Nothing too special. Actually, this is probably the best match on the show, actually. I gotta be honest. The best match on the show. It turns out Sasha wins with the chair. And in the very beginning of the match, the chair was out of the cage. But you see, WWE does this thing. Somehow the chair is close to the cage now, even though it was close to the barricade. I don't know why. Then there's enough room. They made it so when Bayley can't open the door, but the chain, there's enough gap that Bayley can get the fucking chair. Now that kind of stuff just drive me out. And then Bayley's tying kendo sticks to make it longer. I don't know why. I don't know what that was about. That was kind of goofy. But this is probably the best match on the show. Yeah. So Sasha Banks is your new SmackDown Women's Champion. I think this is a good thing, but I just don't know what you're going to do with this. I don't know. Granted, we'll expand on it, but hey. I don't know. Where do they go after this? I don't know. But technically, Hell in a Cell is supposed to end feuds, and I don't see any of these feuds ending. Maybe Jay and Roman Reigns feud ending, but Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, and whatever that fucking shit was. No, I don't see that. But what I do see is the Hurt Business becoming more useless, and the Antifa group, Mustafa Ali's group. We get Slapjack. Is that the guy's name? Versus Bobby Lashley this match was just fucking, get the fuck out of here. In a United States Championship match. Bobby Lashley is a useless United States champion. We know that. Bobby Lashley, whatever, I guess. What can you do? Bobby Lashley wins, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Who cares about that? So, last match on the show. Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns. Drew McIntyre defends his title against Randy Orton. Randy Orton. So this match was had all the bells and whistles, but they didn't use that much weapons. But they used the cage more in this instance. In the last two, they didn't really use them, but in this instance, they really tried to use the cage a lot. I don't know why, but they tried. They even did the whole halfway. They fall halfway where the cage is, like not the very top, like half the cage, and boop. And they've done that like 3 times in the past 5 years. This match was a typical Hell in a Cell match, and this is actually how a Hell in a Cell match is supposed to end. So, I don't know how many RKOs there was. Can you please remind me? Was there 2? But, basically, Drew McIntyre was so damaged during the fall when he went through the table, that when Randy Orton hit RKO. It was knocked out. It was over. He was bleeding from the mouth, and they still tried to make it. They still tried making him look good by immediately standing up. Randy Orton is tied with the most championships with Triple H. Randy Orton should have won this title. I don't know why we didn't do Clash of Champions. That would have make more sense. But no, WWE does this ass backwards shit. Well, instead of him winning a title, but I mean, whatever, I guess. They wanted to have the story of all the legends attacking him, whatever. So, I don't know if this feud is over. I don't know what you do. Well, no, this feud's not over. Survivor Series, probably. I don't know. What do you do with Randy Orton as a champion? What do you do with Drew McIntyre after this? What are you going to do? Put him with Bobby Lashley? Like, what the fuck? That's dumb. But even still, this match was still good. It was typical, but at least there wasn't any bullshit. I don't like when they get outside of the cage all the time. Now, it's okay in the right before the match, and then you get in the cage, and then the match starts. That's fine. If you want to do it that. Just don't do it during... That defeats the purpose. I don't like it. We need to stop escaping from the cage because it's Hell in a Cell. There should be no escapes, and there should be nothing to get out. The whole point is to get in. Nothing. There should be nothing. It's a Hell in a Cell, not a fuck up. Let's just fucking make the cage look like a pussy. But that's it, guys. So this show is a 6 point. You know what? Fuck it. For a WWE show, I give it a 7. A lot of surprises, a lot of good stuff on this show. I was not expecting Otis to lose the Money in the Bank. See you guys next time. Subscribe, like this video, push this video out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, so that was the show. See you guys next time.